So Chevy decided to send your boy Tall Guy that brand new 2026 Chevy Silverado EV Trail Boss, and this joint is legendary. And I'm gonna tell you what it's like living with it, the good, the bad, and of course everything in between. So let's get to it. Now right off the rip, you know we gotta talk about this. At my abnormal height of 6'10", I got more than enough abundant headroom and legroom in the driver's seat and back seat. I mean, it's plush in here. In the driver's seat, I can even extend my kneecaps to straighten all the way out so I get maximum leg room. So you know I rock with that. Now these seats, they not only look good in color, they're just as comfortable as they look, even more comfortable, but you can make these seats look even better if you get your Barrett's Automotive Pristine Leather Conditioner, baby. Click that link below in the description and protect your leather investment, man. Now, one of the things I gotta mention as a like for this pickup truck that I really like is the fact that it doesn't look like a pickup truck. Well, kind of, sort of. And what I mean by that is the Chevy Avalanche. This kind of has that body style, but a more modern look to me, in my opinion. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping in the comments below. But I always love the Chevy Avalanche pickup truck, kind of SUV style. The same thing with the Cadillac EXT. The Cadillac EXT was by far my favorite of that design, of that look. And then the Chevy Avalanche would be next. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping, yay or nay, in the comments. But I love the fact that this joint looks just like it kind of has that kind of style, but like I said, just a more modern, futuristic look, and it's an EV, obviously, so y'all get the drift. For this to be an EV pickup truck, pure electric, this joint gets almost 500 miles of electric range. You got 478 miles of range. I think you could push a little bit more out of that, and if you're driving a little bit faster than you should be, then you might push a little less out of that, but either way it goes, you gotta admit, that's pretty impressive for a pickup truck. I also like the fact that you got analog climate controls, because when you get in the EV, a lot of times they got this overwhelming amount of tech and it's all shoved right into that infotainment screen, pause. And it's very difficult sometimes on a really hot day or a really cold day, definitely if that joint's a little laggy, to get the heat booted up or the AC booted up. So the fact that you got your analog climate controls right there, they're real sleek and modern design, responsive, easy to use, just like the infotainment screen. You cannot not like that, you know what I mean? But what I don't like about that is between the analog climate controls, you got that piano finish, and that infotainment screen is so massive, which is nice and modern and high resolution and easy in design. You do get a lot of fingerprints on that joint, just like those analog climate control buttons. So guess what you're gonna need? Some of that Barrett's Automotive exceptional interior cleaner. So make sure you click that link below in the description and keep yours clean, just like I had to keep this clean in the time that I've had this joint living with it. I like this in a lot of pickup trucks, but this one is built different. You got side center console storage space. You got actual arm storage space with an abundant amount of space in there with a USB-C charger, but that's not my favorite part about it all, even though I do like all that. It's the fact that you got a retractable center console that slides forward and backwards with storage space in that thing, 2 cup holders and everything. And you even got a wireless phone charger and 2 more USB-C charger ports and a 12-volt charger port with even more storage space up under there. What is not to like about that, man? You got more storage space integrated in the passenger side dash. And the fact that you can lay down those back seats, fold up the buttocks area, lay down the back seat area, and get the space from the truck bed all the way into the back seat. Listen up, you know what I could do with that space on a road trip or just everyday living, short term, long term? That is one of my favorite features about this, SUV pickup truck, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. And you can even take off and detach that rear window completely, or you can just crack that thing because there's like a little thing there that lets it stop from going all the way in, but you do got to clamp it up and unhook it through the clamps and everything like that. But I love that. Man, I could get so innovative on our road trips if I took this on one, and you get almost 500 miles of range like I mentioned before. So, I mean, this pickup truck is top level, and it was super underrated. I didn't know really what to expect when it did get dropped off at my house, but since I've had it for the last week that I have, I've been living with this joint every day, and I love how comfortable it is on just everyday drivabilities. But let's talk about that back seat some more, because that back seat is so crazy. Not only do you got leather wrapped armrests, 2 cup holders, 2 heated back seats and all that, but you also got the practicality of storage while sitting back there, and if you're not sitting back there. The digital gauge cluster I like a lot, because not only for a pickup truck does it look really good, but you can also reconfigure that joint from 5 different digital layouts, which I like a lot. They didn't have to do that. They could have just kept it as one simple, easy peasy and kept it there. But nah, Chevy did a little bit more. Give you 5 different digital layouts, and they all look good in my opinion. So I like that for sure. Now this next like is peculiar, because I usually don't mention this when it comes to something I really like when it comes to living with a SUV, car, or pickup truck. And it's gonna have to be these climate vents. The reason why is because they're unique, especially the side ones. Whenever you wanna lift them up or down, the entire climate vent moves. And you go open it side to side, sway it from left to right or whatever. But the fact when it goes up and down, it's like the whole climate vent moves. It just looks real modern, sleek in design, and I like it. And the middle ones, including the side ones, got a red strip going through it, giving it a little bit more sporty look. So I did enjoy that in the week that I've had this pickup truck for sure. I like when you have a huge sun visor that blocks out all the sun in the front windshield or on the side, because the sun visor should detach and extend, and this does both. The only thing I don't like about it, because it's got to be something I don't like about it, right? What is it, Slim? It's the pissy yellow LED lights. They are LED lights, but they got the pissy yellow snow bulbs in them joints, and I don't like that, right? Let me get a white LED, bright white light. Can I have that? Is that so much to ask for? Because right here is bright white LED light, but then in the center console or in the sun visor, it's pissy yellow. Just can never understand it. Why not just coordinate it up? But I think it's like a safety thing. A lot of people, y'all mention it to me in the comments all the time. I don't care if it's safety. I don't like the pissy yellow lights. This is 2026, man. Let me get the bright white LED lights. Come on, baby. Is that too much to ask for? Something I really like is when a manufacturer puts that live rear view camera in here. The reason why is because I could do without it. Come on, man. I'm an 80s baby. I know how to back this joint up and just drive back and reverse back looking like this. I come from that era. So I don't need a live view camera to reverse my SUV, pickup truck, or sedan, coupe, whatever it is, into the parking spot. All I need it for is when I do have things in here and I'm storing stuff, like let's say you moving from one apartment to a next, a house to a next, or you're helping some of your partners move, and you got a lot of stuff in here, and then you can't see out of your rear view, your regular rear view mirror, because it does have that with a flip of a switch. But then with another flip of a switch, you got the live view camera. The live view camera comes in when you got everything bombarded up in here and you move it, and you know, using the pickup truck for what you get a pickup truck for, and that's the haul stuff. And you got stuff in your pickup bed or you got stuff in the back seat and you can't see out the back. And I think every pickup truck and every SUV, especially third row capabilities and pickup trucks, that should come standard with it, because I mean, you're moving stuff in these joints. So at least a lot of people are anyway. I know I would be. So I had to mention that as a like, that they got that in this joint that was sent to me, to my crib. So got to mention that. Next up, let's talk about this Bose sound system, because this also supersedes the like. This is a love. I love this Bose sound system. This joint that had you in here bumping and jumping, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. It sounds really good, clarity-wise, bass-wise. It's just a good, equally yoked sound system. So I gotta mention that as far as a like, because you would not be disappointed if you buy this pickup truck and you listen to that sound system. I was actually really surprised. I like it a lot. Now my next like is gonna have to be a love too. The fact that you can bust a U-turn in a pickup truck on the drop of a dime, however you want, whenever you want, and it's made for really off-roading, right? But the fact that you can do it in everyday life makes it so much more practical and lovable, if that makes sense. And these tires on here and the rim setup, they look pretty good. But you know what can make them look better? Some of that Barrett's Automotive Magic tire sheet on them things, baby, because them joints look a little ashy, man. We need to put some of that Barrett's Automotive on there to really give it a little bit more feng shui and bring that joint to life. But when it comes to everyday life, I love the fact that those back wheels turn just like the front wheels, making it super easy. And obviously it's on the same kind of platform as the Escalade IQ, because GM, Chevy, you know, all under the same umbrella if you didn't know. So the fact that that's another thing that I really loved about the Cadillac IQ in the 5-minute format and what it's like live with. So make sure you check those videos out as soon as you're done with this one. This grayish type paint job on here looks really good, and I like it a lot, especially with this spec on the Trail Boss and all that understanding. And it's going to look good on-road or off-road. But since you can go off-road and on-road on this joint, and you can tackle any terrain in this pickup truck, you're going to want to make sure you get some of your Barrett's Automotive Fantastic Wash and Wax and that sensational shampoo to keep it extra clean. And then make sure you finish it up with some of that Barrett's Automotive Spectacular Ceramic Wax, because it's the best wax in the game. It's the easiest to apply and take off. You pay in the bag to look like this and have all this, you know what I mean, all these features and amenities. You might as well protect it by getting your Barrett's Automotive car wash products today, man. Make sure you click those links below in the description and support the campaign by yours truly. The first thing I'm about to talk about my dislikes is almost pushing the borderline. Hey, it's when you got fake memory seats. And only the driver has memory seats in this pickup truck. You gotta know that. With all this practicality tech, it's an EV and all these, I should at least have memory seats for the driver and front seat passenger, but they only got it for the driver, and they're not real memory seats for the driver. You gotta press and hold to get those seats to go into place. What if you ain't got long arms like me? What if you got the shorter arms? And then that's not the most convenient thing for you. And not only that, but what's the difference, like I always say, between hitting your seat adjustment buttons on the side, which move pretty much quicker or on pace than hitting the memory seat button. It's more convenient to hit the seat adjustments on the side of the seat than it is to press it on the door panel, especially if you don't have long arms. And if I gotta press and hold, that's really inconvenient. It should just be press and go. Press and the seat does the rest. Now this next thing, y'all let me know if I'm alone in the world with this. I love that I can tap the back seat window and it goes all the way down and it goes flush into the door panel. But what I don't like about this one does have that it goes flush, but what I don't like about this one is that it doesn't go automatic up. Like I gotta keep flicking that joint and holding it to get the back windows to go all the way up. I don't like that. I'm just nitpicking, and I'm not gonna lie to you, when it came to living with, that is something that stood out to me that I just didn't like. When I wanted to get the hot air out of the car and get the AC blowing in this joint, I just did not like that with the back window. So the front two do go automatic up and down, and the back one goes down automatically. It just doesn't go up automatically. I gotta press and hold that joint, otherwise it will stop. So I gotta mention that as a dislike for sure. Okay, this next thing is definitely a dislike. And this is one of the first dislikes that I noticed about living with this pickup truck and pretty much all the GM products that have this feature. We have this in our Tesla. You have a blind spot monitoring camera. Whether you put your blinker on to the left or to the right, it pops up your blind spot, which is really dope. You don't even need it in a pickup truck like this with so many windows and so much space. You don't have no blind spots in here, honestly. And if you do, it's for a millisecond that you do have it. So the fact that they have it when you don't necessarily need it is dope. Like I said, I'm an 80s baby, so you know, I'm used to turning my head. I'm used to backing that joint, you know, all the way into the parking spot, not needing a rear view camera or leading my side mirrors or anything like that. Y'all know, y'all let me know in the comments below, man. If you one of us, man, then you just, if you know, man. But I do love the fact that I don't need it, but it is integrated in there. I just don't like the fact that the camera quality in this one, it looks kind of pixelated. If you look at it at nighttime or during the day, it's pixelated, right? It just looks a little blurry, a little staticky. The picture is kind of loud, if that makes sense. So I just don't like it's not the best quality. And I think for this price tag, it can have a better quality. But I do like that they have that feature a lot. But let's say in our Tesla, that's way cheaper than this joint right here. In that, you got a better camera, blind spot quality camera than you do in this pickup truck, which I just don't think is acceptable. And I think it could be better. There's no reason for it to be like that when it could be better. But like I said, y'all let me know if I'm tripping in the comments below. Drop it down there, man. Now, we've talked about some of my likes, some of my dislikes, some of my loves, some of my hates. So it's only right that I talk about something that's neutral to me, that I just want to throw out there for y'all. That's just a little food for thought, but it's not a bad thing. It's not necessarily a good thing. It's just a little food for thought. And I talked about this with the Cadillac Escalade IQ. And it's gonna have to be this fixed all glass panoramic roof. This joint looks legendary, looks really good, especially in a pickup truck. This joint looks fire, not fire, fire. This joint look really good. And I said this in the Cadillac Escalade IQ video, but for everything that has an upside, there's a downside, just like in regular life, right? This joint, upside, legendary, looks good, futuristic, modernist. I'm just making up words at this point. This joint looks futuristic and modern. The downside is on days when you don't want the sun just leaning in here, there's nothing to shut this joint. There's no shade to close it. There's no button to like just transparently turn it black and just get that sun off you, even though this does do a really good job of blocking out that sun. They say this is UV protected and everything like that, and I really do believe it because the sun don't just be frying your brain when it's dead above you on top in the middle of the day. So I really like that a lot. But the downside is on the days where you just don't want no sun coming in at all from above, there's nothing to shut it. There's no button to close it, anything like that. And for people who have kids in their car seats back there, you already ain't got no shade shutters in the back seat, and then you ain't got nothing to close this. So sometimes it could just be a little bit too much sun, but you do get a lot of, like I'm in here filming a video obviously right now, so you get a lot of good natural lighting because you got so many, all the windows in here are massive. You know what I mean? And if you ain't got no window tint or you don't plan on getting no window tint installed or anything like that, the sun could be a lot sometimes, and the heat could just bake this joint because the windows are so massive. It just comes right up in here and it stays in here. It's like an easy bake oven in this joint sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to you. So you do gotta know that, but this right here is really good. It does its job of keeping that sun and that heat out. So that's everything your boy got to talk about when it comes to the brand new 2026 Chevy Silverado EV Trail Boss. This joint is legendary. I rock with this joint heavily, and if y'all rock with this joint just as much as me, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and make sure y'all stay tuned for all the legendary videos we got coming y'all way. Oh yeah, and make sure y'all go support our Barrett's Automotive car wash product line. We'd greatly appreciate it, and we love it very, 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 very much if y'all follow us on Instagram on Barrett's Automotive as well. All the links below are in the description. So until next time, I'll see you in the next one. You did.